Okay, so I am at what has to be the most interesting junkyard I've ever been to. So I'm just walking around, I'm looking at all the obscure cars that you certainly don't see anymore, like this Subaru Loyale here. And it's not just one. There's one down there too. And over here, is this a Justy? It's the hatchback. Yeah, Justy. Look at that. Just sitting here. I would love to have one of these. Wow, glass is broken. Look at that. There are two more. I swear this place is a treasure trove of old Subarus. Look at the Legacies. Look at this. Legacies. More of the 80s ones. I mean, look at this. This one actually appears to be in okay shape, too. And look at the interior on this thing. Look at that. It's somewhat clean. What? Is this a 6000 Pontiac? I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Pontiac 6000. May not be a 6000, but it's the fancy one. GTP, 24 valve. Door handle's gone, but as we can see, quite interesting. That is nice. Well, I don't believe I've ever seen this many Camaros in one place before. Especially the IROC ones. Look at these. And this is the Formula one, too. It's fancy, although I think it's a Firebird. Look at all the Camaros. Look at the Pontiac Aztecs. I had one. I had an 01. And that's the one car that I wish I didn't sell. They're gorgeous cars. Look at these. But they're Aztecs. I love these things. You don't see them anymore. It looks as though I've just found a third Aztec. Let's see if any of these have the cooler. I'm collecting the coolers. I have the one out of mine, and I haven't found any more since, but wow, this is just sad to see. Look at that. Last on the road 2018 cooler gone. Does not have the heads-up display. Mine had the heads-up display. It's an Aztec GT. Wow. See if we can find any more of these things. Looking at the wall here, we got a Rambler. We got an Oldsmobile Delta 88. Look at all these. And they just go for ages. They just keep going and going and going. Look at that. Let's take a look at some of these over here. Welcome to the first car I ever owned. Dodge Shadow. Mine was a convertible. Minivan steering wheel. Yep. I love these things. Incredible car. And look at a plum crazy Buick, it looks like. So I guess it wouldn't be plum crazy then. It's something else though. Dodge A100 van. We got shag carpeting. This thing came out of 1976. This is a time capsule from 1976. Here's the back of it. Quite an interesting van. I would love to own one. 64, 5, or 6 Plymouth Valiant here. And it's solid. Thinking it's a 65, judging by the front end. Another Chrysler, another Valiant, a LeBaron station wagon with wood paneling, a Dodge Acclaim. There we got another LeBaron. This appears to be a 67 something Chrysler Corporation. We've got a 66 Satellite, it looks like, over here, with a V6 LeBaron on top of it. Look at that. And it's in the proper blue when it was previously white. So there, I guess 2 of those exist. Chrysler LeBaron GTC Turbo. Look at that. LeBaron. Again, it's another interesting car. 63 Chrysler, one of the last Exner designs. Still on the transition from a square steering wheel. This one appears to be oval. Not that bad of a design. I like them. They're quite interesting. Here's a 1980s Dodge Charger. It's a nice looking car. No fender. That's how we can get into the interior. Look at that steering wheel. Other than it being broken, it's a strange design. Interesting. Here is a LeBaron sedan, which is an interesting one. Can't say I've seen many of these. Again, another interesting car. AMC Pacer. The first wide small car. in the scrapyard. Again, that's kind of a loss. I actually really love those things. Going along the wall that stretches for ages. Jeep Wagoneer. Could be a Cherokee, but I'm fairly certain it's a Wagoneer. Next to what I believe is a Gladiator. Looks like a Gladiator. I think they're called the Gladiator anyway. That is another Pacer up there. It's a Pacer wagon this time. K-car at its finest, a Plymouth Reliant. Next to another K-car at its finest, a Chrysler LeBaron with the tan leather interior. Look at that. Look at the gas gauge. It takes up that much space. It's quite nice. LeBaron. Ford Aspire. Again, another car you really don't see anymore. Sitting here in the junkyard, in good shape. And then we have stuff like this Mercury. And this Mercury. So many Mercuries. But look at these. I think this is Torino, if I'm not mistaken. Look at these. This is a Sable. I think it's a Mercury Sable. I haven't seen one of these things in ages. I remember seeing these on the roads. Yeah, Sable. Look at that. So crushed under this pickup truck is a 1941 Chevy Coupe. I only know that because I almost bought one. This thing is, she's beyond restorable, I think. Well, I wouldn't really say that, but she is pretty rough. Here we got a Chevy Beretta, which looks as though it's had some really bad incident. Let's have a look inside. Wow, very blue, very Beretta-esque. It's interesting. I like the rear of these, they're quite nice. Dark purple. Look at that. That screams 1970s. Velour interior. Oh, not velour, but maroon. Sorry. Look at that. Screams 1970s. I have found what I have come to take a look at. This here is a Geostorm GSI in magenta. It's a dream car of mine again. A magenta Geostorm. Where is the button? There we go, I got it open. Look at this! I need to get that badge out of the dash, because that is cool. Oh, I love these cars. Such interesting. This is very interesting, should I say. Geostorm GSI. So here are two more Geostorms. Let's have a look at each of these, starting with the red one. Cracked windshield. It's a junkyard car. I figured out these door latches finally so I can get in. This one's got the seats, but it's kind of rough underneath. Geostorm GSI. And then we got the blue one, which I've actually got a model of this at home. An original dealer promo model. Look at that. Geostorm. They're kind of interesting. I like them. Not everybody's going to like them, but I like them. I can see from here that there's actually a fourth Geostorm. The one in the wall. That's neat. So here is a fifth Geostorm. Have a look at that. 5 of them in here. I've never seen one in person other than in traffic once doing 70 miles an hour. Yeah, look at that. This is cool. What happened to this Plymouth Breeze? Someone decided they wanted to use their house paint to paint their car again. So that up there on the top of the wall is a Ford Thunderbird, but it's in a 1-year-only Mystique purple. Government car. So this here is a Buick Teresa. You know the Chevy Uplander? Well, this is its luxury cousin. It's the fancy one with all of the features that you could think of. And they only made a few thousand of them because nobody bought them. And here's one of them. You may think it's a granny-mobile, but no. This isn't just a normal Ford Taurus. SHO. Look at that. 24-valve, dual overhead cam. Taurus SHO.
Look, it's shedding.
Yes. That is a quality repair right there. Mustang RS or Capri RS?
This is a Capri. I think this is just a Fox Body Mustang.
Huh. To show you how long these cars have been sitting there, look at that bumper sticker. I think this is a Mercury Topaz, if I'm not mistaken. Nice hatchback. She's a bit rough. It appears as though it's been in a flood. And we got a stallion fox body with plaid interior. A very, very clean Pinto down there. So among the sea of Ford Mavericks, we've got the Grabber Edition, which is white, and I believe that would be orange, but it's faded out.
Interior.
With an orange interior.
This is cool.
Yes. Orange and white creamsicle interior. That's nice. There's the rear. And there's the same color combination kind of up there, but it's not a Grabber Edition. Yet another dream car of mine, Yugo GV. Again, very cheap, very unreliable car that I want because I like the worst cars. Classics are quite classic, I would say. Look at all of these. 46 Plymouth, I think that is. Look at that. We got more. We got a Studebaker bullet nose convertible, it looks like. It's either a convertible or somebody chopped the roof off. No, it's a convertible. Yeah, look at that.